Thank you, Nabila. Good evening, respected chairperson, heads, and teachers. You have always been there for us, and tonight, no amount of thanks would be enough. Dr. R.K. Pachari, our warmest regards and heartfelt thanks for being here with us today. A momentous occasion. Dear parents, this day is a big one, and I'm sure you know it. I would personally like to welcome each and every one of you tonight. And of course, to the greatest class ever, the most awe-inspiring group of individuals I have ever met. What's up? While penning down this speech, I was torn between what I was supposed to say to try to sum up these past 7 years. How am I supposed to mark this transition and put it in words? It's impossible, because standing here in front of my family and friends, there isn't enough time to tell you how important a role you have all played in our lives, how you've helped us through thick and thin. There are so many people to thank, and I'd like to begin with the bedrock, the family. To our fathers, who are already so busy with their work, yet who still find all the time in the world for us. My own father, despite being posted in Africa, knew exactly when I had which exam, when the results were coming out, and exactly what to say when I did not surpass expectations. This one time after the SAT, he called me and in merely 30 seconds said, "Hi son, how was your exam? Good? Okay, I love you, bye." It was strange because usually we talk for hours and hours and even he can't solve some of the questions. When I went home, I came to know he was in a meeting with the head of his state. That's how important he thought it was to ask me what was going on. To all the fathers in the room, thank you for making us feel so important. However old we get, you have no idea how great it feels to know someone cares this much. Mothers, our life support system, who play the combined role of personal essay editors, social consciences, and the ATM. Thanks, Mom, for all the countless hours that were spent trying to make sure that despite my lack of English skills, I was still able to present myself smartly on those applications. Thank you, Mom, for teaching me from a very, very young age to always strive for excellence and settle for nothing less. And of course, one of the greatest lessons, which was to reflect on the decisions that I've made and not regret them. But let's be honest, that becomes difficult having done IB. Lack of freedom, confined sleeping hours, depression. No, I'm not talking about jail. This has been my past 2 years. Isn't it funny how in the real world, 50 hours of community service is a punishment, but over here it's just a requirement? There are many things to say about IB. Like Furness says, IB here is like surgery at the nation's finest hospital. Without the anesthetist, that is. But then again, maybe we complain too much. After all, none of us can deny the life-changing effects of the IB. Like my good friend Kanye West once said, that does not kill you can only make you stronger. And luckily, I've been able to share this experience with one of the greatest classes that I know. Whether it be learning about marginal utility, Matt McGee style at Cafe Leopold's, or embarking on a journey to Timbuktu and Ouagadougou in math class, I will never forget these 2 years. I can proudly say that I have had the best teachers in this school, and I would request you all to give a huge round of applause to them. Conceiving and building an institution, giving it the strategic direction, as well as being hands-on like a mother to her child, and making one's brainchild a world-class institution is not everyone's cup of tea. But one person, our chairperson, Mrs. Neeta Ambani, has taught us that one can wear many hats and still make a difference. Ma'am, you have made a huge difference to us and opened new pathways for us. Your passion for excellence has always propelled us to raise the bar and seek excellence. We will pay back with the strength and values you have instilled in us. We will always cherish your enduring ways. While I'm eager to embark on my next journey, I don't want to leave. The whole idea of being at a place, everyone knowing you, and you knowing everyone, it's comforting. The aura of sadness in today's assembly, the melancholic feeling of parting, the sheer realization that this will be the last time we will all be assembled here as a class after having spent 2 absolutely mind-blowing years together. This is the very last time we are all assembled here as a class. And how will I ever leave this place? Who will I pester every morning? There's no Shubhkant in my university. After all, that notorious liftman did teach me one of life's biggest lessons. Reaching the top is never easy. I have learned so much over the past few years. I've had the honor of getting to know all of you, spend time with you, and see us all mature into young adults, except Prashant, of course, who seems to be getting more and more childish by the day. I would just like to thank all of you for making this the greatest stepping stone in my life. It's sad knowing I'll never be able to steal Murakia's food again, or watch Shinde in action, or call Rutvik for a math problem only to hang up being even more disoriented and confused, questioning why I took math HL in the first place. I'm going to miss it all. No more Thursday free class. No more jokes from Mr. Rajoa about his haircuts. No more cribbing about the school food, which I actually like. And no more fighting with Mr. Keegan about how long hair really is. This list is endless, but the point is, we will now be ex-students of DAIS, and I can confidently say, it is time to move on to even greater heights, and I wish you all the best. To end, I'd like to take a leaf from my favorite acceptance letter. I'm sure of your power to excite new faculty, to enliven the new campus and city, and to transform the lives of those you meet. I urge you, as one of the newest members of your respective colleges, to spend the next 4 or 3 years as a springboard for your lifelong learning. Take risks, explore, discover. This is the start of your next great journey. Thank you.